管理人、はじめまして。明栗と申します。待ってください。
壊れてると思ってすみません。
言ったでしょ、安全弁に触るなって。どうしてわからないの？事故の原因は記録しました。
何か情報つかんだら。
新しい任務か。
優れた。
もう行くのか。
正面突破の任務だよ。プラン A で行こう。分かった。ずっとうまくいきます。
今日がお前の週末だ。
完璧な勝利より悔いがある方が。足元には気をつけてくださいね。私たちとうまくいきます。
炎よ、黄昏を照らせ。
ドカンと打ち上げるよ。トリさん、手加減しないとだよ。
俺の予想通りだな。
先輩。正面突破の任務だよ。プラン A で行こう。
俺は大丈夫だ。この時間で俺がやる。
危ない。下がって。トリーさん、遠くに行っちゃダメ。
獲物は全部それ。
肩慣らしにも。
Oh, it's the crystalline components I'm maxed out on, probably, right? Wait, no. Why the fuck can I not accept this mail? Wait. Oh, that's what it was. Literally, it was a backpack thing. I was gonna say, like, why the fuck can't I get this? It's like, oh, because I can only accept them. I do kind of wish I could exclude my bottles from being sucked up. Because, like, there is actually a use for them in your backpack, so it's kind of sucky that every time you fucking try to stash everything, it sucks too much away.
次は 標的を確認。落ち着いて。演習通りにやれば大丈夫だから。
結構な手間だから見合うだけの価値があるという
滅びろ。
結構な手間だから見合うだけの価値があるというか
私たちにとって鉱物は有用な物資だからね。切りつけて。私たちにとって鉱物は有用な物資だからね。
狩りになれれば風の流れで全部わかるようになる。この後の天気も獲物の動きも。
Okay, let's clear away my third battery thing. I just don't think I can afford it. Oh. Okay, so I have a steel thing here. So that is fine. This makes steel too. Okay. So that's a steel thing there. I have a steel thing in Originium Springs. So and I have a steel bottle production in Originium Springs too. So the steel production, the bottle production, and the steel make these two unloaders. Okay. So that's that. Then, so the question is that this originium I think goes into the battery, and that goes into the other battery. So am I producing enough or dense originium ore? I have two here that are unassociated with anything. They're just stashing. So let's double check the battery production because I have a battery here that's taking in 3. So I need to make sure I'm making a third that's going into a stash and not another battery. Okay. So, yeah, 3 are coming in here. What about you? Where are you going? Oh, I turned it off. Okay, shit. So this is the third one. So I could turn this one on. And that's all the originium for that battery. Okay.
Also, what I will say is that you take the protein, now we go over to the future. This time, he was hard while here. He was dropping. So don't tell us this. A warrior is the eye of the eye of the house. Right? Look, everything around you, everything around the being, thanking, still, like a rock. The ground, foundation, up, shaking. You get to that level. Things around you want to you stay strong, you stay firm, you stay focused. What is this thing is that it is still meaningless? If you want to be a warrior, you need to be a goddamn warrior. You need to remember, when it's all spinning, that you stand there unspinning and do all that done. Come on, man. This thing's made for actual programming. With real men who actually are looking for like the benefit from these actionable things. This is a bunch of empty characters. You need to feel like these words of affirmation builders. You are the warrior. You're talking about what's going on right now. You are the warrior. It's sad. And they all do the same thing. It's all the same fucking script. And it's usually there wasn't like a man who could really detach from reality and oblivious to the cost of living for normal, average, everyday Americans. Only when a loser, you're not a warrior, if you can't provide for your wife off this new job alone. Brother, even if you are a successful man with a successful career, and by all definitions,
Okay, there we go. Okay. Go.
it's still unattainable to the vast majority of cultures.
Okay. And what is Valley Pass doing? So now it's time to check to see, do I have... So that provides everything. So it's completely in an enclosed system. I have 3... Oh, I have one going into a stash. Do I have one coming out of a stash? No. Shit. Okay, so I have one that I don't need. Because this Originium is coming from here. And I'm making that. And then these two over here are being produced here. So this one I might not need, or I might need to... Okay. So I have an extra one that I'm not... Actually, there's one over here too. Shit. It's also going to stash. So I'm producing one... Shit. Crap. Okay, so I'm maybe producing 2 more than I need. So I'll have to double check with my main base. So basically, this has 1 battery producer and has 3 dense originium. So, but then 2 extra. And these are the 2 steel parts. Okay, so I need to check now the hub. Do I have a battery maker there, and am I providing all the originium myself? If that is true, then I have a battery I don't. Then I'm producing. Then I'm creating 2 dense originium I don't immediately need if I don't have a battery production for it. So there's my medicine. There's my originium over there. Do I have a battery? What's happening with this shit? Oh no, I do have a battery. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3 originium, all supplying its own battery. Okay. So I have 2 dense originium that I don't need, basically. Okay. So I have 2 dense originium I do not need. If I'm not producing... if I'm not producing another battery. Now, the unfortunate thing is this load... Yeah, see, as you can see, I'm using... Yeah, so I have 3 batteries. Each take 3 lines. And it drains 30 a minute. So it's 3 times 3 times 30. So it's 9 times 30 is 270. So that is perfect for that. Now, what is my ore like? So the thing is that now my ore usage, I only have a yield of 560, and I'm draining too much. Why? Well, because I'm making extra originium. So the question is, where do I remove it? Where do I remove the dense originium? And same for... Farium. Yeah, this is a problem as well. I'm losing Farium. And so I've lost production here. So I need to stop one of my dense originium, which will free up 60. So I could actually only turn off one of them. And where's the best place to turn it off, though? Where do I have the... Is that giving me more leeway? Problem is I'm still using up too much steel. I'm using too much steel. I'm using up too much Farium. Which is a problem. So I need to disable it from something. Or I'll run out and then I'll start seeing irregular... So that's the thing, is that the steel bottle obviously is the thing that's fucking me the most. having this many lines. Now, I could turn off one of the lines of Varium. So yeah. Like, I could disable one of the grinders, and that would instantly fix my problem, basically. I think. I would just drop my efficiency. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay, but I also don't need this either. So let's turn this off. It's off. Oh, this is pulling in shredded stuff. What's my shredded usage? My originium powder. Was I producing just exactly what I needed? I was actually losing some. I might be losing some because of this, and I'm not producing it, but... Okay, so let's just turn this one off. I could remove this. Okay. Luckily it's just right there, so I'll just have that go in there. Okay. So that's off, that's off. Cool. Now, this will drop my usage by it. It should, in theory, drop. Actually, no. The problem is it's not going to drop it by much because the originium sand was I was eating into my profit. So now my wait, what? Oh yeah. It's halfway through. So this should now drop down to 600 of a 600. Or no. Yeah, kind of tough. Okay, so now that's I don't need to produce any surplus, so I could disable the other one too. Problem is that dense ferium. Basically, I need twice as much. So yeah, so if I don't produce steel bottles enough, I won't be able to get this ratio. So yeah, it's rough because these things. It's rough because I'm just out of so my usage. Yeah, so that's a kind of problem. I think the problem is my theoretical usage is high because it's like, hey, if you turn the battery back on, or if you turn the thing back on. I guess I should just remove it, honestly. Yeah, I should just... wait, just do it the easy way. Oh, actually, I have one lone grinder here. I guess what I could do. Remove this, and this. I guess I have this going into here. I could just thread this down here and free up that, but I actually do have a lot of space already. So I might as well just... Okay, let's just stash this. Just turn this into a powder thing, because if I have powder coming out of that, I might as well just make powder come out of this. So this is the steel. So this is. I mean, so I could disable half of this Farium production, but it should bring me back in line with what I need. Yeah, because I have 2 stashes with taking an extra thing, so this should be fine for powder. I'm just concerned that the yeah, that's the rough thing, is that, okay, so now I'm still making too much, but I can easily just disable that. Or even, I don't really need a surplus of that. Okay, so Farium usage is still too high. The sucky thing is, even if I drop it, I would only be losing 60. Okay, and this is just barely too much. That is the sucky thing, is that I can drop this by 6. I don't know if it's 510. I don't get that. My usage is 270. That should be 540. And I should be... Oh, am I using... Let me just double check. Am I using... I'm using more powder than... Wait, what? Or am I... What's using powder? I'm supplying just the raw stuff there. There's the dense variant. But yeah, it seems like I'm gonna have to disable my production line. Bye-bye. Okay, so that should help a little bit. So with half of my... half of it essentially rendered useless. So my steel bottles will no longer be as efficient. But with the supplying, it's supplying 75% of the steel bottles it needs to. So it'll decrease productivity a little bit. Wait, what? Oh, I turned it off? Shit. Let's turn it back on. Yeah, I gotta turn that back on to double check what the, let's just remove this, because I could throw a different... Let's change how the... I'll wait till those things clear out. I'll let it get the last little run of it gone. And leave these 2 lines going. So half of my bottle production facility will be fine. It's just the portion of it that will just be abandoned. Let's just make sure I don't overextend myself. There's belt bridge. Belt bridge. I have one nice, clean-looking belt. Okay. I don't know if I can just leave these... I'll obviously turn them off so they stop using power. But... It's a tough life, having to... I mean, I think it's absolute trash that the that basically we consume materials at basically 30, we consume ore at basically 30 a minute. So we consume 30 a minute because it outputs one ore on the belt every 2 seconds. And pretty much everything either is either produced in 2 seconds or 10 seconds. That's pretty much everything is in 2 or 10 seconds. However, these aren't divisible by 30. No, 240. The maximum the amount of amethyst ore is fine. Is divisible by 230, or is divisible by 30. So I could create 8 lines of amethyst. I could 8 output lines of amethyst and consume it all. So I just got to make sure. Hey, what can I do with 8 lines of amethyst? However, 560 is not divisible by 30. 980 also not divisible by 30. So I either overextend myself and have a usage of 990. See, it still says 1080 is my usage. Although technically, I guess I still am using it until all this shit runs out of materials. So if I turn this off, I'm curious if this comes into my theoretical maximum if they're off. I think it counts everything that's there, which is kind of annoying. Because it basically means... Okay. But yeah, it's kind of this rough thing where it's like, I have to keep my batteries alive. And I guess for my second medicine machine I can be less efficient, but it is kind of shit that they don't have it evenly divide, or you can't evenly produce enough stuff, right? Like, realistically, like, I could not have a third because I was thinking, because I had 4 batteries and 3 medicines, but I don't have enough originium for 4 batteries, and now I'm realizing, oh shit, even without the 4 batteries, even if when I reduce it to 3 efficient battery machines, 3 efficient battery makers, I'm still, even the Therium I save from using, even the Therium I save by not having a 4th battery machine, I don't have enough Therium to make a third medicine. So I can't make 3 batteries and 3 medicine. And because medicine uses up too much Therium, because you need 4 lines of Therium for 1 bottle, and you need 2 bottles and 2 medicine, 2 bottles and 2 crushed something to be 100% efficient, 6 a minute. So basically, you need twice as, but for batteries you only need 2 steel parts, which only needs 4 lines of Therium. So you need 8 lines to make medicine at 6 a minute, and you only need 4 lines to make batteries at 6 a minute. So you're like, oh, okay, well, cool. I'll just make another battery, but so I don't have enough originium to make 4 batteries, and I don't have enough Therium to make 3 medicine to be at full efficiency. Which is like, god damn it, come on, man, that's just bullshit. Come on. That just sucks. That it doesn't let you, okay, this all... Tapped out? Cool. Are you tapped out yet? Not yet. Okay, now you're tapped out. Turn you off. I think you'll still count toward... You're still producing... You still have some steel left to go. Because, yeah, basically this molding unit needs 2 steel to be efficient. So it would be able to produce 1 bottle every 2 seconds. But now, with half of it, it's going to be producing 1 bottle every 4 seconds, which is okay, well, it's unfortunate. So the steel bottle is not going to be 100% efficient, which means my medicine is not going to be 100% efficient. So instead of having its current production rate of, 12 of these medicines, 6 of these medicines, and 18 batteries, this is going to drop down to 9, 6, and 18, which is not terrible, but it's just it is kind of unfortunate that I can't be Okay, see, that dropped again. So I still need to turn off. I still need to turn off. Another steel. Actually, even then, I think. Yeah, because I turned off. Oh no, yeah, because I turned off two lines. I don't turn off one. So I guess I could turn off. I could remove the steel up here. I could stop this and reduce it down to truly half efficiency. Oh no, yeah, I wouldn't lose 3. Yeah, I could bring this really down, bring this down to 9 by turning off this. I guess I could do. It's a shame. Okay. Because the steel that I'm going to be using will come from... Okay, there we go. So, I could remove this too to save some space. Then basically it's kind of like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I could make less efficient shit. I could make the worst shit. Hedge my bets. So let's see. So I could make the shittier batteries. The shittier batteries are easier to make. Because ferrium components, making 10 ferrium components, I would just need 2 lines of steel. And that's it. And then 3 lines, so I would need 2 lines of ferrium. Like, one steel component needs 4 lines of ferrium. This ferrium component needs just half as much. And dense originium powder requires... Like, this will require 3 lines of shredded originium powder. This requires basically twice as much of 6 lines. So it saves half as much, but you don't get nearly as much money for the value, I think. I think if I look down here in my outpost management... Yeah, so it costs half as much costs half as many resources to make, but it's less than half of its actual value. So it's like, oh, okay, well, who gives a shit? There we go. Let's just make some. Let's empty these guys out a little bit. So yeah, that's the tough thing. Actually, I think he has. There we go. So yeah, it's a shame. So this is just no sale, no discount at all. So nothing else on discount other than this shit. She really cares, even if it refreshes. It's like, these are just things to boost things. So I'll buy the actual. Let's buy the rest of these first. There's some T credits. Actually, let's buy them. Can I buy the rest of these? Cool. There we go. I'm low on T credits, so let's just buy 5. Full 5's a nice round number. Okay. So yeah, eventually I'll basically use this. For the Valiant grading, I'll buy the ones when they're on discount, which resets every week, but until then I'll just kind of leave it alone. Okay, so now that I've given it a few seconds to kind of sort itself, actually, this is not done yet. Let's see. Sleep. Okay, let's turn them off. So I could also check the filling unit, because I'm not using amethyst at all, which means... Wait, what? Why are you not... Oh, because it's not... Shit, okay, let's leave this on until it's, Finding unit is at least done, though. Okay, well, let me go to the bathroom. Actually, no, it's not done. Oh, no. It's done processing, so that's fine. Okay, let me go to the bathroom real quick. and let that sort itself out, and then we'll get a feel for how long, what my current rate of usage is. Okay, so there we go. So finally, I'm in line with. So now my ferrium usage has dropped. Now my theoretical usage is still high because the machines are on the field. If I removed those machines, then then the theoretical usage would go down. This is still in the red. To produce an extra dense that I don't need. I could just turn off one of the machines if I wanted to. And realistically, I should. Because if I did... Actually, no, I couldn't really do shit with it, really. Because like it's like, oh, I could turn it into a different battery, but it's like, no, like other batteries would need 3 lines of dense ferrium, and this is just 2 lines, and that's it. That's all it is. It's just 2 lines. I don't need it. I'll just turn it off, whatever. I'll leave it here, turn it off. So the only thing I could really realistically do is anything with amethyst bottles and plants. Because I have a shitload of amethyst I'm not using. So the filling unit, I could make these again. I could make these 2 things. For not much, honestly. Not much at all. Like, how much do I get for those? The sucky thing is not all of them have it. So it's like, it would be these. I mean, 10 each, it's not terrible. Buck capsule C's. So can I sell buck capsule C's? Yeah, so I can't even, or no, I guess. So this can only have citron. Oh. Okay, well, canned citron is sellable in every single one of these. So I could just make that. So I could just make another citron factory. What's the ratio of this? It's a... Oh. Okay, so just use 1 line of crushed powder and 1 line of amethyst. I could have 2 of these easily. And actually, realistically, I got a shitload of them. Because I can have 8 lines of amethyst. Which means I could make 4 of those. In which case I would need the space. So I knew I'd need to start clearing away some of this shit. Let's see, this one's... You're getting it from over here. Oh, I see. You're taking the 1 extra from this one. And pulling it over there. Although, actually, I guess I could stop that, pull in. And this in the sand lake powder, and then. Yeah, so I could scrap all this and then just start making... And then make some citron plants and filling units instead. I might as well do, I guess. I just don't have enough, Yeah, I just do not have enough. Just don't have enough stuff. Is that unpowered? Okay, so that's unpowered. Okay. There we go. Power it back up. Okay. Let's see how many lines is this? Probably too much, honestly. I don't think I. Turn it back on this. So I could use up the amethyst. It is a shame. Obviously, I can't get the good shit. You know, it is a shame I can't use my production. So this was basically all going into. I think it's just. I think the molding it just takes. I would need a refiner and a molder, and that's it. Let me just double check. Where's my molder? And you. Oh, it still needs 2. Okay, so I have 8 lines of amethyst. But that would mean I can make 4 lines of amethyst bottles, which means I would need 4 lines of citron and 4 lines of amethyst bottles. Okay. So what do I want to make this shit? So. And I guess I could make one inefficient battery. I could make the shittier battery, and I could make an inefficient. Well, actually, no, I can't. Yeah, that's the shitty thing. I can't because even a shitty battery needing ferrium parts would need ferrium parts, and 1 line of ferrium parts is still 30. So while I could have enough to do an extra line of originium ore to something, I don't have enough ferrium to do a line of that. And there's nothing that mixes originium. How is my what is using originium powder? What the fuck is? I don't have anything. Are you using powder? Oh no, yeah, you using powder. Oh shit! I should have left that one in place. What do I have that's producing originium powder then? Because This is 60 originium powder. I have to have a crusher somewhere. I have to have something. So I need to. Okay, well, never mind then. So I need to. I'm in the red for that. So I need to throw in a. I guess that's what I can do for you. Yeah, there we go. I just need a. Shredder and a stash. I could. I mean, I'm right next to an output. I could actually put it there, but I'm just lazy. I'm just gonna nope. It's just. And realistically, I could even actually feed it directly into that, but I'm just not even gonna bother. It's close enough where it's like I can see it, so I know where it's coming from. I just don't know where the other one's coming from. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so this is taking originium powder directly. I don't know where I have another shredder, though. Because it's saying my usage was... So now my... Okay, so now, yeah, my usage will go high until I drain my stash, and then my usage will drop down to what it actually is. It'll drop down to 150 at one point, and then I'll start seeing this... it's going at 10 now. But it'll drop down to 9 properly. Because this is no longer producing at the rate it was, because it's relying solely on this. I just flat out turned this off. This line is going strong because it has a supply of 60,000 before it'll empty out. Is that alternating going up and down? Yeah, so this is going to be alternating between 10 and 11. Because it drops by 1.5, and then it'll drop down to... It'll be a consistent 9 once my bottles run out. And then this will kind of fluctuate all the time because it'll... I'm producing enough to be fully efficient, and so I don't need that. Which is unfortunate. I guess... honestly, I mean, what I could do... I could just remove one of these grinding units. Because if I'm producing half bottles... I could take the citron from the two from this into 2 fillers. So yeah, I could do that if I really want to. That would be efficient. Because this, my steel will eventually drop. In fact, actually, if I do disable that, then Citron will be the thing that I'll be missing the most, and it will drop immediately to 90. It will drop to 9 a minute immediately. So the question is, do I want to keep this going for a while? I have enough space where I could do another. This one citron makes 2 powders. I have enough space here where I could easily fit another. That would only need... Yeah, let's just do it here. And I'll leave that alone. Fuck it. I'll just let this be as efficient as possible so it drains all my steel bottles. Oh, and actually, yeah, I should do that anyway, because my stuff is in place. Like if I turn on the steel factory and the other half of my bottle factory, then I can instantly turn these on and be efficient. Whereas if I remove this, I would have to actually rebuild it. So, and I have enough space. It's not like I'm low on space. Actually, let's see, what do I have? I have a lot of space here and no output. So let me actually put all my Citron stuff here. Oh wait, no, wait a minute. I need. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need a shredder first. Okay, there we go. So finally, so I'm using up all my amethyst now. As no, now the sucky thing is, of course, if there ever is a purpose for Kriston in Valley 4, like if there's a later thing where it's like, oh, by the way, here's a new recipe that will use Kriston, then it's like, fuck. I'll have to scrap I'll have to scrap all of these and create new Kriston farms. Now I have 80k in the bank, but you know, there's also Kriston parts which have actually no. The only purpose of Kriston parts was for or one of the Kriston components, the gear components. But you need Kriston parts and packed Orgo crust to make it, and then that was basically scrapped for the more necessary. Oh wait, no, this is on. Yeah, so this is perfectly efficient. So this is this one that is the last one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I think this is as efficient as my base can be. I have perfect dense Ferium and Originium powder. My steel bottle use is still in the red until I finally catch up, and then this will drop down to 3. Once I use up my stock of steel bottles, then and I have 0, then this will be it'll average to 3. I have a slight surplus in Originium ore because there's literally nothing else I can do with this. Like I just can't. Like it has to be divisible by 30. Like I can only do things divisible by 30. If it's divisible by 30, I can stay perfectly even. If it's not divisible by 30, I either have a surplus or I use too much. It's just like there's just no two ways about it, which is really shitty that they give you 560 as the max when it's like, fuck, why didn't you just make that 600? Why didn't you just improve it to 600 so we get another, anyway. Same for Fairy. 980. What? Like if it was 990, I could add another line of Ferium to something, but no, because it's 980, I can't do shit. Okay, so now my Ferium and Originium are in the green, so I'm no longer depleting it anymore. So hooray! And I cannot make anything else with them because it would require more than I could potentially get. Amethyst ore is now perfect. I'm using 240, and I am using it all. And then my Citrome. Yeah, the reason why this is not perfect is because of this being inefficient. Because of this not being efficient. If this was at 12 of 12, if I was able to make this perfectly efficient, then this would be perfectly efficient at 360. But yeah, so that's fucking me over a little bit. I mean, it just makes it harder to pay attention to. And that's perfectly usage. Yeah, using all of that, all of that. Perfect. Cool. That is perfect. That is perfect. That is perfect. Okay, so my theoretical yield is better than that. So, okay, even if I needed it more. Cool. So I am... And I can make 24 of these a minute. So 24 of these a minute, and I can sell them for 10 each. So that means it's 240. I'm making 240 tickets a minute, which is nice. So, I mean, it'll add up. It's not amazing, obviously. It's not like super amazing, but I think it's something I would literally be not making this. Like if I did, I would like if I chose not to use my amethyst at all, I would just be throwing this in the drain. And I had the space for it. But basically, my factory is as efficient as I possibly can be. Like, I cannot make it more efficient. I'm using all of my resources, and the only reason I'm not using the little bit of Ferium and Originium that I have is simply because I just don't have enough to make another production line of it. So I am doing my best. Okay, yeah. So, cool. So basically Valley 4 is perfectly efficient. I cannot improve it. I am done with Valley 4. until they like shake up the meta by adding some like random bullshit, whatever. Um, cool. So I guess then I did want to actually change how my I can make this more efficient for space wise, and this actually will matter a little more. Like the other one was like, yeah, sure, you make more money, cool, that's always good. This one, like, I don't need to do it now. Actually, I don't need to do it now. Like honestly, I would be doing is just improving the space efficiency because actually I want to double check that too. Except I don't really need to do it now. I could save it for tomorrow. Okay, I just want to confirm one thing. Oh, yeah, everything's good here, right? Like I'm not fucked. My AIC report is fine here, right? Okay, so let's. I don't know why the healed. Oh I'm capped. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so that's. Okay, so still making batteries. Nice. Oh, interesting. How's my what? How's my usage? Okay, so I'm gonna have to really rethink. Wait, I'm gonna really have to rethink this shit. So now that I know, like, this is definitely one where it's like optimizing it is not gonna be super helpful. Like, Farium is already completely optimized anyway. Like, I have to. I think I need Farium parts for that, right? Actually, not even Farium parts. I think. Wait, do I need? No. I think I just need Farium parts. No, that's Farium parts. Okay. My power plant. Where's my battery maker? Batteries. Where are you? Oh, okay. What's that? So those are going over there. This just goes into that. My battery maker is not here. Yeah, my theoretical usage is a lot because this is just full and jammed. And realistically, I could scrap all of this. I will probably. Here's. Oh, actually, yeah. Let me just double check this. So someone told me. Oh no, that's not it. Shredding unit. Someone showed. Oh no, yeah, it's not the shredder, it's the refiner. Okay, so it's 1 buck flour mixed 1 carbon. Yeah, that's the weird thing. Like they said, someone showed the other plant. Someone showed the water-based plant getting 2 carbon. But when I checked this, and I was like, yeah, the carbon thing seems to be the only thing I can put in there to produce carbon is sand leaf or this, or buck flour. Let me just double check that. Throw down a refiner. Let's power that real quick. Let's see. I don't have most stuff. I can get most of this. Okay, let's throw that in there. Let's see what happens. It does? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my fucking god, this does change everything. It doesn't even appear on here. What the fuck? Or is it because it... Okay, well, it changes everything then. Okay. Okay, that changes a lot. So basically, the benefit of doing that is that... The benefit of doing it that way is that right now, to make carbon, I need three machines. I need 1 seed and 2 plant. That's how I do it. That's how you do it for carbon. And it goes into 1-to-1, and so I need 2 sets of machines. I need 2 sets of machines, so 6 machines. 1 plant, 1 seed, 1 plant. One of the plants, so because the seed maker makes 2 seeds, and so one of the seeds goes back into the plant maker, and the plant maker will then go into the seed maker, and these two basically complete a cycle. So I always have unlimited plants. And then the other seed that goes into the other plant maker, and this is the plant maker that goes into the carbon, and it goes into the shredded carbon. And 1 carbon makes 2 shredded carbon. So it's like, okay, cool. So this shredder can power 1 dense carbon. Cool, that's fine, right? However, the way water plants work is you only need 2. You only need 2 machines. Because 1 seed makes 1 plant, but 1 plant makes 2 seed. No, yeah, that was it. It's 1 seed makes 2 plants. So one of these plants can just feed back into the seed maker, which will then provide it with seeds to keep it unlimited, and then the other plant can go into whatever. So this other plant, so I only need 2 machines. So rather than having 3 machines here to feed into the carbon thing, I would just need 2 to feed into the carbon thing. So basically, it's the same basic setup, but I just wouldn't need these back 2 machines. I would just need to make sure I can get water to them, which is like super easy to do. It's just it's a good space saver. So what I'm gonna do is basically, I'm probably gonna push this back over here. And that's the thing is I sandleaf. I still need sandleaf for the dense carbon. So sandleaf still needs to be it, and sandleaf is a 3. It's a 3-er. You have to have 3, so it's like it's whatever. But I can save space for the other shit because to make one of the zeronite, I need 2 megacarbon, and 2 megacarbon requires 2 grinders, and so basically 2 plant lines into it. So. And like at the time, I also didn't have that many plants, and the formula didn't appear. Like typically, what I do is I go into the refiner. I'm like, okay, what formula do that? And yeah, now it appears. Yes, but it didn't show it ahead of time. So shit. So I should try all plants into it then, because I'm not. Anyway, but that's beside the point. So anyway, it's not. It won't be more efficient. Like it's already a self-sufficient system, so it's not like I can become more efficient that way. Oh, actually, let's see. Do I have any money? Might as well. I'll just get this and be done with it. There we go. I'm all upgraded. I don't have to fuck around with that. Realistically, I don't even need that, but. I can trade some of this. Some money back. So get these. The thing is, you kind of want to get these, the 95% off ones, simply because of how insanely, how you need a lot. Like this is gonna last forever. It's the stuff that has a timer on it that you want to buy. But it's also the kind of thing where it's like, shit, like... You also don't want to, like, spend too much. Because you want to have to be able to buy your elastic goods every day without having to go back and forth and back and forth. So I guess realistically what I should do is I should just, like, not spend anything until, like, the day before it resets and then buy as much as I can. But yeah. So basically, the thing I can do is I can make this more efficient. One, I can move this over, because now this is fully upgraded. I can actually move this shit over. Like, I don't need to have... Because, like, this was a barrier right here. This was a barrier, and now I expanded it. So I can... Honestly, it's the kind of thing where I'll probably scrap everything. Again, I'll do it like I did on the previous one, and just completely scrap everything. Oh, yeah. And there's the other... completely scrap everything. Okay. a shit about that. I only need the materials. I just want to make sure the materials aren't capped. And then here, now this is only level. Actually, no, level 2 doesn't matter. I think I've fully upgraded this anyway. So this is as big as it's ever going to be. So what I could do is, considering how this is the small one, I could just bring all my because this is where all my Zero Night components are. Wait, what? Oh, okay, cool. Still making those. When do I have those? Oh yeah, that's the other things. I need stock bills for my components. Where are my components? Shit. I'm gonna have to actually like use some of my bills to make gear because this is capped out. Although honestly, what I could do is I could actually make it more batteries. I could turn this into a battery maker, but realistically, I do need gear. It's the kind of thing where I need to spend stock tickets to make gear. Not much, just 8,000. So I have a bunch. I could make a bunch, but then the problem is that the only purpose of making extra gear is to artifice them. Um, Although I guess actually what I could do is I could actually make the best gear for every character first, which will only cost 8,000 for 4 pieces. So just 32,000 each. Actually, no, I think it's 8,900 each. So it essentially is 36,000 per character. But it's still cheap because artificing means not only do you have to make the gear, but then you also need you need to spend 60,000 for a single crystal to enhance the gear once, which I think has a chance of failure. So it's like it's a big money sink. So I guess realistically, what I should do is I should use these to buy. Actually, I guess I could put a pause on this. I guess once this caps out, what I could do is I could stop it and then start and make batteries instead. So yeah, I'm gonna have to like I'm gonna fiddle around with some shit. But I think I'm pretty much what I'm pretty much gonna do is. What is my AIC report? What's my fairy usage again? My fairy usage right now is perfect. So let's not. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, it doesn't really matter because protocol management is taking it away for free. I could actually get some free shit though. Is there anything worthwhile just pulling from my other location that? Is there anything I want to just take? Honestly, that's the problem. Is like, yeah, there's really nothing really worthwhile to bring over here because all the stuff I need here is here, and I can produce here. But anyway, we go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So it can't be in the water, but it can be right next to the water. So I can actually get a line of. I can put pumps right here. Cool, cool. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna rethink this. I think I'm gonna put both of my Zeronite batteries in this location because now that I don't need as much space for the supercarbon, um, I think yeah, I just have supercarbon going to the stashes. But I could now that I don't need as much space, I could basically have the supercarbon. I could put my Zeronite core here, and I could put two basically side by side. One Zeronite, one whatchamacallit, one of the Sky Forges, Forge of the Sky. One right here, water pulled from here. Because the only thing it needs is just two supercarbon, and I can have my supercarbon right there. So I can have them side by side. Problem is, it's like everything else, everything's done in orders of two, and like third, for the third one, I guess I could put a, I guess I could make a dense originium thing over here, and actually use a. Oh yeah, that's the problem. Is I would need I would need two dense originium powder production facilities, which I guess technically I do have a few. Oh yeah, my batteries need two. Oh, that's perfect. I have three. Wait, what? Three going in? Oh yeah, I do. Okay. Shit. So I need three. Okay, that's the thing is that yeah. So I would have two grinders for one forge, two grinders for another forge. So if I had two originium, I could have two things of sand leaf going into a shredder into all six of those. But because I need three into that, I'd have a straggler. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, actually, all my Zeronite usage is over here too. This is the thing. This is one of the things that uses Zeronite. This is one of the things that you need Zeronite, and that's the other. So I could, yeah, if I just make Zeronite here, then I could just have, I could do whatever the fuck I want with my bigger one. And like I already have like a ton of space. Like all my stuff is here. Like all the stuff I need to produce the battery is in this location. And I think even this, it's like yeah, I'm making the super refined. So I have an extra two. So yeah, I could just do it in here. And I could make this a little more efficient because I would be able to save space. So yeah, I'll definitely. The problem is I need to scrap the first one, then this one. Actually, I should probably scrap the first one and then come here, scrap it, and remake it. I should scrap both. I can't. I don't want to scrap this one until the first one needs to be scrapped anyway. And then maybe I could cut off. I could destroy this side to leave my battery production still ongoing, and then fiddle around with my batteries and see what the best way of doing that is. Anyway, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I think I don't want to like start a new project like that. I think I have a decent idea of what I'm gonna do, but yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it. But tomorrow I'll probably be on and work on more of that. And this one's definitely more free floating because it's definitely gonna get bigger. Like we're definitely gonna get more outposts. We're gonna get new zones. Like I have a huge amount of space in my original field, which is completely unused. There's just, like we're missing a bunch of AIC plans, so we're going to have obviously more, level 2, maybe even level 3. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it. But thank you all for watching. We'll see you all next time.